Wes here, your craft beer geek, and tonight we have the Southern Tier Iniquity Imperial Black Ale. This one comes in at 8.9% ABV, and Southern Tier is out of Lakewood, New York. And I'm really excited to give this beer a try. I've not had it before, so really looking forward to giving it a taste. So let's crack it open and see what we get. Okay, so it's very dark, but not totally black. It's very dark red color. Got a nice head on it. It's pretty good for a beer that clocks in at 9% alcohol. But it's very dark red. I know it's not even showing up on camera, but there's a little bit of light making it through this. Okay, I'm getting a lot of grapefruity hops in the aroma. I'm also smelling quite a bit of malt in the aroma. A lot of caramel. So I think I'm ready to go ahead and give this a taste and see what I think of it. Really extremely hoppy. And the aroma flavoring. I have a friend who sort of described this taste. It tastes like bacon, which is I can sort of see that. I mean, it's almost like a salty meatiness to it. It's not really like bacon. I wouldn't describe it that way. I can see how she was getting that from this, but it's quite interesting. It's the mouthfeel is sort of on the medium to heavy side, so it's not like a dark lager, but it sort of has the same flavor characteristics as a dark lager, just like an Imperial dark lager maybe, but it's not. It's an ale. It's not a lager. It's pretty tasty. It's a good beer. I'm not sure. It's not really knocking my socks off or anything, doing anything particularly, not anything really exceptional that I really like about it. It's a good beer. It's tasty. As is typical with Southern Tier beers, it's really good at hiding its alcohol, and they know how to brew really well. I can give them that much. So they know how to hide the alcohol. Not getting any sense of alcohol at all on this. It does have a little bit of that dark fruit, fig and raisins and stuff sort of flavor that you get with a high gravity dark beer like this. There's none of that alcohol burning or anything like that. It's just totally smooth drinking beer. You can chug this down and not even know it before you got in trouble. I'll go ahead and read the little blurb they have on it here, since there's not really much information about the ingredients or anything. It says, the hexagram talisman has been used around the world for centuries to invoke magic and good luck. The six-pointed star is also the customary symbol of the brewer, representing the essential aspects of purity, water, hops, grain, malt, yeast, and of course the brewer. Wishes of good fortune often collaborate with the brewer's creativity to yield dramatic results. We carefully chose the name for this Imperial India Black Ale, Iniquity, a word opposing goodness. Why? This beer is contrary to what may what one may expect from an IPA. This is an ale as black as night. It is the antithesis of unearthly. Some may consider it an immoral act to blacken an ale. We suggest they don't rely on conventional standards. Allow the darkness to consume you. Cheers. So I guess kind of what they're saying is this is their dark version of the Iniquity, or a dark version. I'm sorry, not of the Iniquity, of the Unearthly, which is their I guess it's a, I don't know if it's a double IPA, but it's one of their Imperial series. Okay, so we could get some information here on the bottle. 21 degrees Plato is the gravity. The malts are 2-row pale malt, debittered black malt. The hops are Chinook and Cascade, and then it's dry hopped with Willamette, or it's hop backed with Willamette, and it's dry hopped with Cascade and Centennial. So this is kind of like the dark pairing with their Unearthly IPA, which I have had before and reviewed, and was kind of so-so on it. Wasn't as good as some of their other things. You know, I think Southern Tier is kind of weak in the IPA category. I think they do better with their, stouts and their pumpkin ale and stuff like that. Like to see them continue on with those kind of things, more flavored beers than just standard, IPAs like everybody else is doing. But I guess everybody sort of has to do IPAs these days. There's, a lot of people are hopheads, when they first get into craft beer, they're looking for hops, so you kind of have to do IPAs. But I think they're a little bit weak in that territory as far as IPAs for Southern Tier. But this is pretty good, though, if you're looking for something that's a little bit different from an IPA, and that's sort of a mixture between a double IPA and like a Bigfoot barley wine. It's kind of somewhere in between. It's it's really hoppy, and it's kind of the dark malty, fruity flavors you get from that. It's good. Not anything amazing. I think for a rating, I'm gonna go 7 out of 10 on this. And it's good. Not anything to seek out. If it sounds like maybe you'd like it, give it a try. And Southern Tier's beer is very reasonable. They're like $6 to buy, $6 or $7 for a bomber. Pretty reasonable price. Good beer. So, thanks for watching. I'm Wes, your craft beer geek. I don't drink bad beers. You shouldn't either. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.